Digital 410 Productions proudly presents the Waterman and D-Train Show.
Digitized live from At Computer Studio in Cape Coral, Florida. Happy Mother's Day out to all the mothers out there, and happy MILF Day to all you MILFs out there. I'm tired. It's been a long day, but here we are. Dave's on time, Gordon's on time. We're getting stuff done. It's the Waterman and D-Train Show. I'm one of your hosts, D-Train. Here's Dave.
Oh,
and of course,
there we are.
Joining us from Vegas, like always, is Gordon. What's up, kid?
What's up, Gordon? You there, buddy?
We probably lost him.
Oh yeah, I'm here. Just,
all right.
Music's got to come down a little. It cuts everything out.
All right. As long as you're there, you're there.
So what's
we'll
going
get
on,
it
fellas?
figured out.
Oh man, dude, what isn't going on in my world, bro?
It remains to be seen.
I'll tell you that right now. It seems like every time I seem to get somewhere or get ahead in life, something's got to just throw that curveball at me and just shoot me down and put more pressure on me than I absolutely need, because I don't handle it well, because that makes me revert to heavy abuse of and you know.
Wow, that's loud as shit.
Yeah, that was a loud one. That leads me to heavy abuse, and I thank God I haven't hit that level, and I'm handling it. But as we all know, and maybe some of you do, some of you don't, my brother is very sick. He's got...
Now, before we get into this, let's get rid of the background music, because it's not exact. Oh, now, I know you have been honest about this on Instagram.
Yes,
I
have.
Instagram followers, but you haven't told ours. Let me kill the inappropriate
And
background music if you're going to talk about this.
I just want to get this out of the way,
Sure.
because I think it needs to be addressed as D-Train and Gordon and all of our listeners and fans. My brother has been diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. Friday, he went to the doctor. It is terminal. It has spread throughout his body, liver. They still think it's in his
brain as well, correct? That's the first.
Well,
pass
that. Excuse me, there. I didn't mean to blow the mic up.
Don't worry about it. They can't hear it. Don't even acknowledge it.
Okay. They from the tests they can do nowadays are just unbelievable with blood. They can literally look at every organ just by testing your blood. They think it's in his brain. They're still going to run some more tests, but it's definitely lungs, liver, stage 4, terminal, and it's been really stressed at the house, and I'm stepping up my game, trying to work, do shows, and because this is my outlet right now, you know. This helps me deal with things, and hanging out with you guys and all of our listeners really just, and I thank all of you for your support on the well wishes and stuff on Instagram for my bro. That's really cool. But this is going to be interesting. I don't know how many they said between. I don't really know how long the guy's got left. I'm not going to make too much of a guess here, but I'm trying to make it as cool for him as possible and laugh and, just be rad, bro, because I don't think he would want to see, and you know him, D-Train. Yeah. You've met him many times, and I'm just pissed in a way that he waited as long as he did. And I will say this, anybody out there as a family member they suspect could be sick, maybe they're a heavy smoker, because he was a heavy smoker.
But didn't you say he also used to work around fiberglass and chemicals?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, think about solvents for engines, lots of different chemicals, fiberglass, smoking on top of all that. So when you see somebody, man, just stay on their ass, man, because I tried for a little over 2 years, and he just did not want to go. He's a stubborn son of a bitch, man, and it pissed me off, because now he's at the point where there is no fixing it. There is none. He pushed it. He took it to the limit, and this is this is what he gets. So I feel bad, but I'm also going to make it cool for him. But I just wanted to get that out of the way, man.
Now, stop me if I'm stepping on toes, but as bad as that is,
right,
that he's not the only family member, and you don't have to get into names or anything, but
right,
you have other family members who also have been diagnosed with early forms of other cancers.
Yeah, I mean, I've got I've got an uncle right now that literally hasn't woken up in the past couple days. I've got another family member that's canceled all
Their cancer treatments.
their cancer treatments because they're worried about other people. And, and of course, I've got my squamous cell cancer on my nose here, but I've already got that in the process of being taken care of. But it's just sad to see because this is going to break down. The family dynamic is breaking down fast.
Sure.
The house of cards are falling. And, the Watermans are going down quick. And I'm going to be the last one standing with old man Waterman, and by God, me and him butt heads like all day, every day, brother.
Yeah.
So I hope to see him. I hope to see all of them go pretty peacefully because it's been pretty rough at the house, man. But like I said, I just wanted to kind of get that out of the way, man. Let everybody kind of know what was shaking down in my world. And I want to thank all of the the listeners and everybody for tuning in and kind of being there with me and saying, hey, what's up, and hang in there and stay strong and all that sort of stuff. So that really means a lot, man. But other than that, let's rock and roll.
Okay.
I got to switch gears, man. Otherwise, because if I stay on this path, bro,
I'll transition slowly into other topics.
I'll be sad all night, man.
For that.
Yep, we got to move on.
Last week I put up another sticker giveaway on Facebook.
Right on.
And we got quite a few, and I'm just going to read off some of these because some of these are actually because of our demographic and our location, I expected some of these, but there's one or two of them in here that's pretty cool. J.A. Maddock, Fort Myers, Florida. Yours will be out Monday.
Beautiful.
I.e. tomorrow. Pete, Gilbert, Arizona.
Nice.
Yours will be heading out your way.
Beautiful.
Tomorrow. Remind me to pick all these up.
No problem.
Justin Smith, Dayton, Ohio. My Buckeyes are kicking in.
All right.
That's like the fourth Buckeye. Yours will be sent out tomorrow.
Beautiful.
Cape Coral Love, Nikki. Yours will be out here shortly.
Nice.
Morgan of Fort Myers. Yours will be out here shortly.
Beautiful.
These are all going out Monday except for one. One of you is going to have to wait, and there's a damn good reason. June Howard of Cape Coral. Yours will be out here shortly. Oh, you want to sign this one too?
Oh, I forget one. All right.
Here is the email
I got it.
of the week.
Yeah.
Check this one out.
Yeah.
Coming from Chateau 1881. Hi, I was wondering if you could send me some free Waterman and D-Train bumper stickers. First off, they're not technically bumper stickers. They're too small for that, as has been pointed out in the past, but we won't get on that bumpy road. Along with some other free branded Waterman and D-Train marketing / promotional items you may have. Sadly, Chateau 1881, as of right now, we do not have any other marketing because, well, we don't have the money for it. But
nope.
This is part of the reason why yours isn't going to be sent out tomorrow.
We'll get it.
Anyhow, I think I already read this part, but such as pins, keychains, magnets, koozies, etc.
Dude, I want
This is like a memento or a keepsake item, and I can distribute some of them to my friends and family if I have extra.
Oh.
He ain't going to give away all the good stuff.
Sliding that in there.
I first heard about your podcast from a close friend of mine, and he told us a whole lot of positive reviews about it. If you could, please send these items. Gene Wilcock, Honolulu, Hawaii.
Get out of here.
So,
That's nice.
I was stoked about this one, not to use your word.
Nice.
But if I'm going to send a parcel to Honolulu, I don't want to just send the sticker.
No.
But as we said, I don't really have any promotional items. Grab that shirt over there.
Yeah, all right.
Now, I do have, if you listen to the What's the Scuttlebutt podcast, this is so bad. I have this shirt.
Bro, pimp it out, man.
I consider it a defect, but the only thing that is defective about it is the logo is a little low for my liking, and so I had the company remake me one and resend it. But here is a never worn, except for when I tried it on once, What's the Scuttlebutt shirt.
Nice.
If you put it on and you too feel the logo's too low, I don't know, hang it up on the wall or cut it and make it a bandana, I will send you that.
Cool.
I was thinking maybe these balls I shoot Dave with.
Yeah, give him a couple,
I can have Dave autograph one that I want to shoot with.
Ow!
And
Dude!
He'll autograph that one, and we'll send that. But I was thinking about
tired of getting shot,
maybe
man.
going out and getting something else made up for this person, because once again, we're going to send a package to Honolulu. I don't want to just send, a couple bumper stickers and a signed piece of paper that says thanks for your support. So hang in there with us. Yours will be, it's probably take a few weeks for shipping anyhow to get from the mainland down there. But we're going to try to find some cool stuff to send to you, and
get it out.
Maybe this will be a path to finding more inexpensive promotional items
Yeah.
that we can use to send out.
I like the koozie idea. I'd love to have
I've
a
looked
good...
into that, and actually the unit cost on that one isn't too low.
Right. I like the koozies, man.
But so I might go down that route.
Very
So
cool.
thank you so much for that. If any of y'all, they are in limited supply right now, but if you want a Waterman and D-Train show, send us an email to info@d-410.com.
All right, on,
Look,
man.
I am concerned about your privacy, people. When I post these pictures on Instagram and Facebook,
Yeah.
and your friend is responsible for this, don't post your name, your address, and your email right on the public page. Facebook.
Did somebody
Yeah,
I know do
your
that?
buddy keeps doing it, and he keeps getting frustrated because I won't send him a sticker. Now, when it comes
Yeah,
time
he's
for me
drinking beer, bro. He's not thinking right,
well,
man.
look, two things. One, I don't want people putting their private information on
No,
the public page.
I didn't.
And that also goes for the handful of you who posted your email addresses on there wanting me to email you. Look,
Yeah, come on, bird.
this is a simple trust relationship.
Yeah, come on,
All I'm
bird.
asking from you, I'm not asking for money.
No.
All I'm asking for you to do in this transaction is to email me so that all the information goes into a single point. I can print them out like I just did. With all due respect, when it comes time to do this, I don't want to have to open up Twitter and go through all the latest mentions to see if there's any addresses in there.
Right.
I don't want to have to then go to Instagram,
Look
open
through
up
there.
my timeline to see if there's any email addresses, and then go to my D-Train page, my Waterman and
Post it.
D-Train page, and then go to the inboxes for each one of those. It's too much time.
That's
It's a
funny.
simple request. All you got to do is email us.
Yeah.
Now, the people who did put their email addresses in the comment, I emailed them from my end,
Okay.
asking them to reply with the information.
Cool.
I know you may be out somewhere doing something, but just set a reminder in your head to do it when you get a time. Just open up your email app and send us an email. info@d-410, your name, your address, and that's it. You don't have to write a great email like Gene did. You could, but you ain't got to. But anyhow,
That's cool,
those
man.
will get sent out soon, and while we're on it, this episode of the Waterman and D-Train Show is brought to you by our friends at Act Computers. Act Computers has been servicing all of Southwest Florida
Get it.
since 2004, and they specialize in veterinarian clinics, medical offices, basically any small businesses with a server and computers. It could be 5 computers, it could be 20 computers, exchange servers, what have you. If you're worried about your online app security, we do offer 2 form factor authentication. The easiest way to explain that is, Dave, you wouldn't know, but Gordon, you know, if you go to
No.
your friend's house, you need to check your email because your cell phone doesn't have service, or you need to print something out and you log in the Gmail. You get a little bleep bleep on your phone and it says, hey, is that you logging in? You say yes, and you have to hit a number.
Yeah.
That's 2-form authentication. That's how they verify someone's not hacking into you.
Right.
So, for example, if you're using a remote desktop to get to your server at work, once you make that connection, your phone goes off. It says, oh, is that you? You hit yes, it'll allow the connection. If you don't hit yes, it'll deny the connection, thinking that someone who's not supposed to be there is there. They offer that services, online backups, antivirus, everything. Give them a call, 239-283-1120. And if you don't live in Southwest Florida, that is not a problem. They can remote into your computer only at your request. Give them a call, 239-283-1120. They will send you to their website, and they will direct you on how to do that. And another thing, for those who reach out via private messaging on Facebook, that is great, but don't expect a quick turnaround time. To get something set up right away, just give them a call, 239-283-1120, and they'll get you set up that way.
All right.
Thanks so much. So
Hell
that's that.
yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Bro, have you, today, I gotta say.
On Mother's Day?
Yeah, Mother's Day. By the way, yeah, happy
Uh-huh.
Mother's Day. Oof, fun. Woo. Anyways, I noticed, even showing up over here, the amount of old school go-karts on the streets today,
Really?
out of control. I've
So you're saying there's a lot of moms out there tearing it up in the go-kart?
bro, they're out.
That's what it sounds like.
Yes, there are moms out there getting some. I counted 5 just from early this morning into this afternoon. The 5th one is in your neighborhood on my way in.
There.
Is that you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's got like the white frame on it.
Yeah, a little kid.
Yeah, it's like a kid and the mom was cruising around. But I'm telling you, man, not a lot of people cruise the old school go-karts because everybody's into the new, not quads. What do they call those?
The side-by-sides?
Yeah, the side-by-sides and all those are the big, whoop-de-doo now. The old school go-karts have, like, gone away, but today, for some reason, it's like everybody decided to bust them out, man. And I was like, check that out. Now that's good old school fun right there, man. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Good old school fun. And I love those things, but I'd love to know where you could find them. If you can even buy those anymore, I guess you'd have to go to Let Go or some of these other places,
Well,
you know?
I know you can go to Harbor Freight and Tool to buy the motors. They sell the wheels there. Then you just
Yeah.
have to find someone to do the
Build
frame
the
for
frame.
you.
I think they're awesome, man. I would love to have an old school go-kart like that. I mean, the side-by-sides, those things are freaking $12, $15, $20,000, some of these things, man. I mean, they're literally cars, bro. You get license tags, run them around on the highways. I'm just talking about a good old, go-kart where you can tear up your neighborhood, piss the neighbors off, ride with your buddies. Those things are fun, man. I miss the good old days of running
I'm trying to look
those.
up his name. I completely went blank on. Oh, Nick Offerman.
Uh-huh.
He is the spokesperson for JB Weld.
Okay. Nice. Love
There's
JB Weld.
two great commercials. Actually, there's three of them, but Nick Offerman's kind of snarky. Him and his wife. His wife played the boisterous secretary on Will and Grace back in the day.
Okay.
That's his wife. And they're the ones that did the Slingbox commercial.
Okay.
Where they joke around. Basically, instead of sling, they're hitting around. They make it sound like it's a swing party. He's like, I remember my first time slinging. And he puts his hand on the guy. But anyhow, he's got this JB Weld commercial. And the reason I bring it up is you're talking about old school.
Yeah,
go-kart.
man.
He's walking down the street. Now, for those of you who don't know, Nick Offerman is known for his wood shop skills.
Yeah.
David Letterman asked him to build him a canoe, and he said no. But
Really?
he does
Dude.
extensive woodworking. He actually owns a wood shop where he teaches hipsters. But anyhow, so he's in the commercial, he's walking down the street,
Yeah.
and it's trash day, and he looks down, and there's a pile of tubes and a broken frame,
Nice.
a go-kart motor, and a stack of wheels.
Really?
And he looks up, and there's a young kid looking out the window, all forlorn.
Right. Just,
And he gives him
sad.
a you dipshit look. So
Yeah.
he piles everything
No.
up, takes to his house, he gets out the JB
No.
Weld. He rebuilds the whole frame. Then you see him, he's like 50, driving down the
pimping it.
driving down the street, and he looks at the kid and he's like,
yeah.
And then there's
Shooting the bird. Yeah.
and then there's another one, because the whole point is instead of throwing things away, fix it.
Fix it. Absolutely.
The other one is
Love
the
JB
kid's
Weld.
razor scooter's broken. So he's walking down the street, and there's a razor scooter snapped in half. So he takes it back home. JB Weld, here's Nick Offerman riding down on the razor scooter, looking at the kid, and the kid's all upset.
Fixed.
There's all his stuff that he threw away because he thought it was trash. And little did he know, all he needed was some C-clamps and some JB Weld. I know a guy who fixed the
That
water
stuff is
intake on his 1945 Willys with JB Weld.
Really?
Yep.
That stuff is awesome. You know, there's nothing you can't fix. Literally, there's nothing you cannot fix.
Dave Dave don't have the money for this, but we do greatly appreciate it. Morgan Long says he can recommend someone to build you a go-kart.
Ask him to build us a show cart, man, for the show.
A show cart?
Yeah, for the show, man. Show go kart, dude. So we can, we can go out and cut donuts and film it for the show, man. That'd be rad.
When I say thrift store, you say
free.
Close, Gordon. When I say thrift store, you say
smells fun.
Your connection sucks tonight, buddy.
You there, bro?
Yeah, I'm here.
There you are.
Okay, when I say thrift store, I think of inexpensive stuff.
I think free.
Yeah, free. It's a step up from a, it's a step up from a Goodwill. Actually, Goodwill's a thrift store too.
Well, yeah, it's a step up from free.
Yes, well, in your case, it's a step up from the trash can.
Oh, bro, man, why you gotta deny, throw that dog me, man?
Out to the trash can to
bro, I'm known for finding treasures beyond people's wildest imaginations.
Okay,
Are you saying biologist?
What?
Dear God. Are you saying you're a biologist?
No, dude, I'm a street archaeologist, bro.
Ah.
I'm out there in the street, man. Street archaeology, man. Finding the good stuff. Anyways, what do you got?
Well, the reason I bring it up, there's a thrift store down by Fort Myers Beach. I'm not going to say the name of it because they have a big sign on the outside. It says instead of not for profit, it says non for profit. The wording's a little off. And I have photos I'll post along with this. But you know me, I like to go to antique stores or even thrift stores and find old stuff.
You like a good find, man.
Check this out. I found this weekend at Flea Masters.
Nice.
Look at that, an original Miller Lite glass from the late 70s. And how you know it's original is one, when Miller rebranded the new white cans, on the bushel of barley, there's actually an M, whereas as you can see, there isn't one on that.
Yeah.
But anyhow, that was going for $3. I talked her down to $2.
Sweet.
But anyhow,
love a good bargain.
I was at that thrift store and I'm looking around. And they have this cast iron milk can, which I purchased one for my mom when I was in Tennessee last summer, and I paid $25 for it.
Man.
This one is going for $250.
What?
No lid. Somebody had already media blasted it, so all the patina's gone. But you're a thrift store. Everything you get in there is usually donated or free.
Absolutely.
And you're selling something that retails at a high-end antique store for $85 for $240.
And you're cranking it up.
And you're saying you're not doing it for profit. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Walk over to the computer section. Now, being an IT guy, I know a little bit about computers. I
That
throw a
you
lot
do.
of these old ones away. Here's an old Dell Inspiron.
Oh my God.
Manufactured and sold, shipped with Windows XP.
Nice.
So that means it's at least 12.
Oh, at least.
At least 12 years
15
old.
maybe?
Could be 15 years old. They were selling this Dell computer. It probably has like a 2.4 gigahertz processor, maybe 512 megabytes of RAM. I don't know. It was just sitting on the shelf. But it had a sign that said 6P. So with the monitor, the tower, the keyboard and mouse, for a 15-year-old computer running Windows XP, they wanted $130.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yes,
That
and
is
this
insane.
is a thrift store. Now, I'm
Good.
a long-time shopper at thrift stores. Back in the
Don't
90s.
I mean,
Sounds like a hustle, man.
Go ahead.
Hardcore hustle.
Go ahead,
said it
Gordon.
doesn't seem too thrifty to me.
Exactly, and I even Googled the phrase thrift, and it's supposed to be inexpensive or a way to
man.
stretch one's budget.
Damn right, on the cheap, man.
And so the same 1970s corduroy jeans that I would buy from thrift stores in the 90s for 30 cents, they were selling for $8.
What?
They had jeans, not Levi's, just denim jeans
Yeah.
going for 12.
Get
Now,
out of
keep
here.
in mind, I buy my brand new Wranglers at a outlet store for $12.
Yeah, you get
So they're
the
selling
big and tall.
They're selling 30-year-old denim jeans for 8. I mean 12, and I get brand new ones for 12. Here's the best part.
Damn.
They had some Polk audio,
Oh, Polk
stereo
audio. Hell yeah.
systems. They had the 2 rear satellites from back in the day, and then the 2 towers. The 2 front satellites were like almost 5 feet tall. They wanted $59 for the 2 rear satellites, $250 for both of the front towers, and another $60 for the center channel.
Good God, man.
It's like, this is a thrift store?
Yeah, what this sounds what?
And you have the writing of thrift and all. This isn't a hipster boutique
Yeah,
store.
man, that's what it sounds like.
This
$200
isn't
for the
a,
can, 100 and some odd bucks for a 15-year-old computer. I mean, come on,
And
man.
they're right on the main. They're right on the main thoroughfare going on the beach. It's like, how the hell are you guys still open?
Oh, you know
their rent's like $5, which is probably why
Bro.
the prices are so expensive.
Bro.
You can't be paying $5,000 a month in rent.
Bro, they're
for a thrift
hustling.
store.
Yeah, but dude, they're hustling all these people that come down the snowbirds, bro. Wouldn't you think?
Part of that's got to be with what's going on television and the popularity of old stuff, antiques.
Yeah, but how
or
many
perceived antiques.
I mean, you live in Vegas. How many times have you seen Rick from Pawn Stars offer someone he marked it up. So
Yeah.
he wouldn't give someone $75 for a 15-year-old Dell computer, so
Hell
he turn around
no.
and sell it for $150.
He'd say $10 if that.
No, he'd
Not
say
even,
he would
man.
say it would cost me money to get rid of this.
Yeah, exactly.
Go throw it in the dumpster.
Exactly. I will say you hit on something that I do find interesting, and I don't think the show's on, and I don't even know if it lasted that long, but it was that hunting for vintage jeans show, and they would go into old gold mines and stuff like out west, and they would literally find stuff, the old
Levi
like
red lines.
really old ones, that they people would just leave behind from 200 years ago.
I haven't seen that show,
But you
it's-
know what I'm talking about,
It
right?
sounds like it's a spin-off because there have been a few episodes when American Pickers were out in Arizona, and they
Right.
would find old denim jeans and barns and that from
Yeah.
the 1800s. And
They go big time bucks.
And if you know anybody who has old Levi jeans from the 50s and 60s, they have what they call red line.
Okay.
And if you turn the pant leg inside out,
Mm-hmm.
on the inseam, on the stitching, there is like a red, almost like a ribbon almost, where it was put into the stitching so that the seam would hold up better. It was almost like canvas. And those things go for like $1,500.
Get
a pair
out
if
of
you find
here.
them. Yeah,
Wow.
they're called Levi red lines.
Wow, man. I just remember, like I said,
I know, because I got a Levi shirt.
Yeah, you're wearing Levi.
Even though they don't like me.
Really? Come on.
No.
Like us.
Uh-oh, why? Oh, no.
About a
Don't.
year
Yeah,
and a
here we
half
go.
ago.
I know you said something to him, didn't you?
No, about a year and a half ago, during the crises, not only did the current CEO come out against the Second Amendment,
Oh, okay.
but he started to use Levi Strauss money to finance.
Oh.
Not only now, I'm down with if you want to set up some school programs about safety and all that's fine,
Mm-hmm.
but he was actually donating money to actively to these groups that are actively going out against gun control,
Damn.
like trying to enforce gun control and more strict gun laws.
Really?
And people they got a little blowback, said, "Hey, you guys like started in the 1800s
Yeah.
in America, everybody had."
Guns made that company, man.
But he said, "We're a worldwide company now. We make more money selling our products in other countries who have strict gun controls than we do here in America."
Wow.
So I
Those
still
gun control laws working.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
I still wear the products because I love it. Now I am a dick, and I have posted a few of my shirts on Instagram with my guns laying on them, and then tagged them in them.
Oh man, hashtag Levi's.
Well, he's the guy that I learned, and I learned this when we were working on Stan and Haney. He
Yeah.
did the interview and said you're not supposed to wash your jeans
Yeah, I've heard about that.
because it causes them to dry rot.
Mm-hmm.
Now, obviously, if you're out farming or working on your car or sweating your balls off,
Yeah.
yes, throw them in the wash. But for the majority of the people who wear them to the office,
Yeah, right.
sitting in a cubicle all day,
Yeah.
or selling cell phones all day, they're in climate control. Unless you have a, gland problem where you're sweating profusely all day, he said you just come home and if you need to, spritz them with some Febreze and you let them
Air dry.
and put them away, and it prevents the denim from dry rotting.
Yeah.
Because washing machines are rough on
Oh
your
yeah.
clothes.
Yeah, they rip stuff up, man. There's no doubt.
Well, I mean, it's basically like taking denim and just rubbing it on
Right.
itself
Oh, yeah.
for an hour and a half.
Over and
and then put it in
over
the
and
dryer.
over. Yeah, multiple washes, man,
Yep.
just destroying it. Wow, dude. I don't even.
Also, like, flip them inside out.
Really?
Is that what you do?
Yeah, if you read the directions on them, some of them.
Yeah.
I do read directions. I know I'm that guy. Yeah, you're actually supposed to flip them inside out.
I don't wash mine, so
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm dirty-gurdy when it comes to my jeans.
I haven't washed mine in a while either, man. It's not since.
I don't know, man. If
winter.
you live in a hot environment, you gotta wash that shit. You may think you're cleaning that, but
Well, dude.
it's gotta develop a funk.
Okay, first and foremost, I have been talking about this lately, and
Uh-oh.
it came up in my run group this morning. I
What?
know when I stink.
Right.
When I get done running 9 miles, like this morning, and I'm in my truck, it makes me angry because I stink.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm the first one to admit when something stinks, and I will wash it. But yes,
Disagree, man. There's levels of stink that you may not pick up on.
That is true, Gordon.
No.
That is true. Your nose gets immune to your level of stench.
yes, but if you pick up an
Those-
article of clothing you haven't worn a while, you can smell it. Just like
Oh, yeah.
we've all been there. It's Sunday morning, we get up, we pick up the jeans that we wore to the bar the night before,
Oh.
and it's like a punch in the nose because
Yes.
of all the cigarette stench.
Yeah.
Then wash
That actually
them.
proves my point because right before you took that off, could you really smell it?
No, but what I'm saying is when you go to put them on 2 weeks later,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to smell if it smells like ass crack or
Oh,
ball
yeah.
sweat.
Yeah. Yeah. You'll smell it.
Especially when you're fresh out the shower and you're smelling all fresh and clean.
I gotta say, jeans, man. I love jeans, but I'm not. Wintertime, I wear them here in Florida, man. But as soon as summer comes, I'm a shorts guy all the way, night and day, man.
I'm wearing
Unless I'm
jeans.
going out, I guess, like
I'm wearing
really
jeans
going out.
92% of the time.
You do. Well, you're always around a lot of fiberglass, bro.
Well, not only that,
and
but
stuff.
But because I work so much, and yes, this is Florida, and I used to do it, but I just don't think it looks professional. I don't want to be walking up into somebody's office with,
Yeah.
even with nice Dickie shorts on, and
Right.
first off, my legs are wider than hell. Too, they're long and skinny, and so it's just, then I'm crawling on the floor, I'm
Right.
down underneath,
You are, yeah. You
I
move
spend a
around.
lot of time on, in just nasty places, and yes,
That's
I will
true.
wash. And perfect example, I had to do a job last week at a place that, and we've talked about before, they make stuff out of foam,
Mm-hmm.
and that stuff gets in the air. And I knew I had to go there, so I wore my Dickie
Right.
pants, my old shoes, and when I left, I was covered in white dust from. But so
Cutting holes in the drywall or something.
no, because they literally get these 8-foot by 5-foot blocks of foam.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
And then
yeah.
they put them in a machine that's hooked up to AutoCAD, and it
Mhm.
literally has a guitar string that's heated up,
Yeah.
and it goes through and it cut, and that's
Cuts out
where
the shape.
they make all the sconces, like columns, like on the outside of houses that look like
Yeah,
marble. That's
yeah.
not marble.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
foam
I know
with a
that
hardener
one.
on it. All
So
the
crazy.
window
Yeah, it's called
ledges.
EFIS.
Yes, they make all that stuff. All the window ledges. They make when you see signs that are like the letters are cut out, it looks like it's metal, but it's actually just foam with hardener on it. So they make all that stuff, and then there's a lot of sanding and all that. And so just like sawdust, this stuff just gets in the air and everything. I got to go in there and vacuum out the computer. It just cakes everything. And so when I leave, I just got white all over me.
look like you just walked out of a cocaine factory.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, bro. Woo! I'm working hard today, boys. Hey, I got to. You know what? Speaking of that, your level of energy, man. Talking about get away from the jeans for a minute. Your level of energy, bro. I've noticed here lately on Instagram, you're literally all over the city, running around, man. Like, do you park somewhere and then go start running, or are you running from your home?
No.
Because, I mean, I'm
hashtag
looking,
100 Mile May. My goal for this month is run 100 miles.
Is okay, because you're all, I mean, I'm looking, he's over here, he's over there, he's down by the river district, he's,
I hit
up
82
north. I'm like,
miles
what the hell?
month. The problem is when you're long distance running, and I think we talked about this, but we can talk about it again real quickly. When you're long distance running, one, your body gets, like I've said before, long distance running gets easier when you learn how to adjust your speed, because when you find your new slow, when you're not walking, you're not speed walking, but you're jogging at a low pace, that new low, your body says, okay, this is my new first gear, this is as low as I go.
Right.
And so unless you're stopping to take a breather, you try to maintain that speed because your muscles get into that position, and it's just you're locked in. It's almost like your transmission stuck, and you don't want to get out of gear.
Okay.
And it's also, you're doing it you're trying to beat your personal best. You're trying to beat the clock. And so when I run out here, sometimes after work, I'll run out here, I'll go down, and there's an intersection. And so I'll take the long way. I'll run a mile, but then I get to that intersection, and usually I have to stop. So now my muscles are cramping up.
Right.
Time's still going, so I'm losing against time. I got to wait for the crosswalk. Right. And then I go down, I go around the lake, go underneath the bridge, but when I come back, and so when I'm doing long distances, I need a place that doesn't have crosswalks.
Okay.
And so on Sunday, there's a huge run group that runs downtown Fort Myers. And so because we park at the Edison, we run down in the neighborhood across the street, all the way down McGregor, in front of Pinchers, down through the new construction, through Centennial Park, up onto the Edison Bridge, all the way down to Pondell and back. There's no crosswalk. We don't stop unless we want to stop.
Okay. All right. Because I'm like, this guy's getting it, man. He's
and
Forrest Gumping all over town, man.
And that's why I also ran over at Surfside.
Okay.
Parked at Starbucks, walked across Veterans, and then ran back in that neighborhood, and we were able to do 4 miles without hitting any crosswalks or heavy traffic because we don't want to stop.
So you're what, 82 or 87 miles, you just say?
Last month I ran 87, so I want to run 100 miles this month.
Good God, man.
Now, including my bike riding, because on my days off I ride my bike. Right now for this month I'm at 54 miles, but that's including my bike ride. Okay. Right now I've ran 41.6 miles this month.
Damn,
so I've only rode 12 miles on my bike.
Let's see, what's today? The
12th. So I'm almost at the halfway mark. So I'm a little behind.
You'll make it.
I'm about 10 miles behind, 9 miles behind schedule, because this morning the group I ran with, the pace leaders, these cats are training for a full marathon.
Right.
24 miles. And so their pace is a little faster than mine.
Right.
Which means I burnt out a little quicker. So instead of running 10 miles, I only got like 9.5 in. But yeah.
Wow. It's insane, man.
It sucks.
I started laughing because it seems like every time I'm clicking on Instagram, man, I'm looking and you're posting pictures of like your routes and stuff, and I'm like, this guy's literally just literally running around the city. And I'm like, check it out, man. He is getting down, man. He is running all over the city, man. It's hilarious.
And it's hard, but once you get past the 3 mile mark,
it makes me laugh, man. I think it's great.
It gets easier to do.
Well, I'm glad you're training and you're doing good at it, man. That's something to be proud of.
Well, someone asked me this morning, like, how many miles you running today? We're running 16. It's like, I'm only going to do 8 because I did 11 last Sunday. And like, well, what are you training for? I was like, life.
Yeah, right. I'm training for life.
But no, in all seriousness, I'm probably going to skip the 10K and I'm going to go for a half marathon this fall.
Really?
There's a lot of marathons in the summertime, but if you're trying to run for personal best in the summertime in Florida, fucking forget about it. You're just going to kill yourself. So I'm just going to train through the summer, early mornings. That's why I get up so early, because it's by 9
Yeah, the
o'clock,
sun's-
it's 90 degrees.
Yeah, it's like 4:30 in the morning, bro, and you're like taking a selfie at the bridge, and I'm like, what the hell, man?
Now,
What's
everybody-
going on, dude?
Everybody knows I'm loyal to Starbucks, and that's why I
Yeah.
posted a picture of me at Dunkin' Donuts.
And I seen that
I
too.
posted a picture of Dunkin' Donuts, and I said, America runs on Dunkin' because Starbucks is still asleep.
Yeah, I saw that.
Those cats don't wake up until late.
Yeah, they're not getting busy yet, man.
Now, before I run, I'll eat a whole bagel and drink a small coffee.
Really? Well, you got to get some. You got to burn some calories.
And
You
by
can't
the
just
way,
go not
mad
foodless.
props to this is not a paid sponsorship, but
Alright.
mad props to Johnson Engineering
Yeah.
and the fine people who run the country club at Edison,
Oh yeah.
because they allow us to use the restroom
Oh, that's cool.
in the morning. And Johnson Engineering put in a ice machine / cold water machine.
Oh yeah.
So we have access to free ice water and styrofoam cups and all that, and they didn't have to do all that.
Oh, that's
Obviously,
cool.
it's not just for us; it's for everybody. But
Yeah.
the fact that they supply that stuff and we have access to it,
Mm.
especially when you get done running 9 miles, a big
Yeah.
styrofoam cup full of ice water is fantastic.
Oh hell yeah, man. Now, do your fellow runners, because they've got all these new, not necessarily energy drinks / replenishers, but they've got those 3 now. It's like the starter drink, the
No.
midway drink,
No,
and then the after.
Most runners you see don't drink any of that shit because it's all bad for you.
Yeah, I know, huh?
Most of them just drink water, or some of them will get like the Gatorade powder.
Okay,
like
there you
the
go.
G2 or whatever
Yeah,
it is,
yeah.
and put it in their water. But other than that, most of them just water, and some of the hardcore cats, they'll have like
Yeah.
it's almost like a belt equivalent to a hip pack. It's not as
Mhm.
big, and then they'll have like gushers in there, or
What the hell are those?
those little kids candies. They're like
Really?
they're made out of the same material as fruit by the foot, but then they have like this.
A lot of calories in there,
They
huh?
have like this goo in
Sugars
there.
and
And it's
stuff.
yeah, it's basically a sugar spike to get
Yeah.
you, or they'll eat raisins and all that. But I just
Mm.
go out there with water.
Right on, right on. You know, I drink Gatorade, man, but that's typically after hardcore drinking sessions, man.
I stopped at the skate park the other day.
Did you know?
Yep.
The one right down the street here?
Yep.
Yeah?
$5 to skate, buddy.
Yeah? Yeah?
Is it 3?
Anybody out there?
There's a couple Razor scooter cats out there.
Man,
But the problem is they don't open till 3, and now we're getting in the rain season. I was thinking about going down there and like shooting a video.
dude, let me know, man. I'll
Because
go
they
with
got
you.
the old saying, you never forget how to ride a bike. But I can tell you firsthand, you could definitely forget how to ride a fucking skateboard.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
If you're not getting on it once a week or whatever, yeah, you're gonna forget even just how to
The balance itself.
anything. Yeah, balancing, pushing, kick turning, any kind of front side, back side grinds, any of that stuff, you're gonna forget real quick.
And so when my daughter moved down here, she brought her skateboard, and I kind of got back into it for a little bit. But I was thinking about taking some cameras down there and
Let's
just
go.
shooting the progress of me busting my ass on a half pipe, finally
Oh.
to getting back to where my skills were 20 years ago.
You think you could make? Well, you see, you've
I
been
don't think I
training,
can get to that
man.
level, but I'm sure I can get back into where I can drop in and do some, fakies.
What
and
do they
some
got
grinds.
over there?
Dude, they got a little mini ramp. They got a 3/4 of a
Like-
bowl.
Okay.
They got some handrails. They got little kickers.
Really?
Quarter pipe. They just redid it about 2 years ago. The guy was telling me.
It's been a while since I've been. Oh, it's been longer than 2 years since I've been over there.
So they
Wow.
they redid it, and he said this time it was actually resurfaced by a group of people who skated.
Oh, there you
Because
go.
I guess originally the problem was it was just designed by engineers.
You're right.
And they
yep.
didn't understand the gap thickness of wood and how your
Nope.
wheels hit it and you stop.
Yeah. You're gone. You're done. It's over. It's over your day, especially for somebody like me and you and our age, bro. We fall like that. It's over. The
Well,
day is done.
It was interesting to learn because when Gordon and I used to skate, it was all those parks were full pads. They required a
Yeah.
helmet and usually knee pads.
They don't over there, do they?
Just the helmet.
Just the helmet? Yeah, and that's so gnarly, man, because I have destroyed my hands and elbows and knees and all that stuff. You know, you get the giant hip cherries and all that when you're hitting the bowls and stuff. Oh, God, I've laid some skin on the concrete, man.
Well, I'm not going to try to catch air. I'm just going to go there and just skate. and
Dude,
see
let's
what
go.
happens.
Let's go. I'm ready. I want to go with you, man. It's going to be fun. We'll have to plan a day. I'll go with you. We'll film. It'll
Yeah.
be great, man. It'll be a hell of a lot of fun.
I'm going to change the subject something here. that
Oh, real quick.
we all. Yeah, go ahead.
Just want to show something, man. Look at this thing on my neck, bro. Look what I did. You see that bump?
No one can see it.
Well, it's just
Yeah,
well, you
it
can't
looks
see-
like an ingrown hair.
Yeah, you know, it's not, bro. You know what I did? I put a cigarette out in my neck the other day.
Well, you're an idiot.
How the fuck did you do that?
Bro, I was taking my sunglasses off. I was smoking, man, and I was taking my sunglasses off. And you know how I wear them around my neck right here? I went to whip them around, and I had my smoke in my hand. And as soon as I whipped them around, dude, I went, and I was like, and it just sat there and cooked in the side of my neck. And I'm like, oh, God. I'm like, dude, this sucks. But anyway, sorry about that. I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, it looks like a big infested ingrown hair.
Dude, it's so bad, dude. I was like, why? Like, how did this happen? I was so mad. I'm like, man, I just put the smoke out in my neck, dude.
Before we talk about disgusting things, let's talk about something a little.
All right, let's rock and roll, man.
How's your love life going? I know you got a lady.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I hadn't been able to see her like I'd like to because of everything that's been going on, at the homestead. But I do plan on seeing her this week, so I will keep you updated on that. But if things are moving slow, which I enjoy. I'm not going to go take it fast with this one because we're still feeling each other out a little bit.
Hello, nurse.
You know, and as far as what I kind of do for a living, I'm still kind of vague with her a little bit, but she does know. But she doesn't.
She knows you're a hip hop star?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, bro. But listen, check this out. So she knows what I do because the cooks at the place she's at listen, and she hears what I'm doing through them. Because she doesn't have time to listen, man. She's running around and doing stuff, man. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm always open to, new relationships. Any ladies out there? All right, I'm free.
Oh, she's gonna be pissed. She finds out you're like.
No, she won't, man. No, she. Look, dude, it's not like we're not super serious. We're both very busy. She takes care of her grandfather. I haven't seen her in a couple of weeks, so it's not like.
Fine day. Good luck with the casual sex. I mean it. No, because you won't get it.
Right.
Now, are you guys close in age?
No.
No. God, no. Gordon, you're talking to me, bro. You think, come on.
You think there's going to be a 44-year-old chick that'll pull to his bullshit?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, no, she's,
standards,
she's 14 years younger than me. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I don't know, man. It just works. It works. I make them laugh, and here's the thing, I'm not a great-looking guy, but I'll make you laugh, and when, once I, make you laugh, dude, you want to
He's an asshole, sir.
No, I'm not. I'm a good guy.
Gunner's made first-class Philip asshole.
I'm a hell of a lot better guy than everybody makes me out to be, I can tell you that. But no, she's 14
He's an asshole, sir.
You stop with that shit.
How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow?
I don't know.
Asshole, major asshole.
Yeah, jumping ship, bunch of assholes. Anyways.
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Oh my God, man, with the asshole. So, anyways, yeah, no, she's 14 years younger, bro. We'll see what happens. She's very busy. So am I. So, we'll see. I'll give you some more updates as soon as I know more.
Tomorrow, somebody's gonna be driving down the street.
Right.
And I'm gonna be pulling up to the job, and they gotta get out of the car. And I'm going to stop that when you say she's 14 years. Click. I'm like, what?
Right, yeah, she's 14 years. No, she's 14 years younger than me, man. She's 14 years young. She's 30.
He's an asshole, sir.
I'm not an at 30. She's 30. 30, everybody. Please keep listening. Do not shut it off at that point. Please keep listening.
Oh, it's too late, man.
No, it ain't too late, man. It ain't too late. I mean, what do you think about that, Gordon? Is that a problem?
Only from a sense of what the fuck can you have in common?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, bro.
Well, he's the world's worst Peter Pan. He doesn't grow up.
Yeah, man. What are you
pop
talking about?
Wise, music-wise, movies-wise.
She is taking care of an elderly person. I take care of a couple of elderly people. Not that they're very, healthy or nothing, but they're alive. I'm keeping them above ground, man. Now I got a third one I got to help out. So I got 3 people I'm taking care of besides myself. So, but no, we talk about stuff, man. Living life, laughing. It's all about laughing, bro. If you can't laugh at things, you're not. Especially the good times and the bad. You got to be able to look at it and laugh.
Real quick, Dave and I just shot a video for you Patreon users. I did put up another video yesterday, a little behind the scenes here about what's going on in the studio and a little bit of a tech talk here. I basically computer nerded out. But that one wasn't actually originally shot for Patreon, but I put it up there because I wanted to give some content for those folks. Because thank you.
Yeah, it's a little nerd rage going on there.
Yes, after last week's episode, we did have a handful of people sign up for Patreon. Thank you so much for that.
Nice.
For those of you who don't know, you can go to patreon.com/D410 or go to D-410.com, click on the Patreon link that's off-center on the right-hand side. Yes, I know it's off-center. It drives me nuts, but the code they gave me will not center up. I've tried. Anywho, Dave and I just shot a video. I will edit this week, put it up there. You guys will be the only ones to see it. It's kind of a thank you. We're just getting a little topics that maybe we don't want the whole world to know about. Yeah, we're putting it up there. So if you're a Patreon user, and by the way, it goes to all tiers. So even if you're on the $1 baller plan and you're only donating $1 a month, you still have access to this content. But for those of you who signed up last week, thank you so much. At this point now, due to our fine fans, the software we use to simulcast this video to our YouTube followers, and by the way, let's not sleep on Periscope. Everyone's like, oh, people still use Periscope?
Right.
We get more viewers on Periscope than we do on YouTube. So
That's wild, man.
So keep that love coming, all the Periscope users out there. But now, due to the handful of you that are sponsoring our show, if you will, the service that I have been paying out of pocket for the last few months to pay for this streaming software is now being paid by our Patreon account. So thank you so much. That's one less thing that I got to pay for out of pocket.
Yeah.
That's one more step to this thing kind of supporting itself. And now that I can take that money out of my pocket and maybe buy some cool stuff to send to Hawaii for this nice person.
Get some beer koozies,
if you want to support the show, go to patreon.com/D410, or simply, as always, go to D- hyphen is the dash, 410.com, click on the Patreon link. And like we've said before, it's not like, oh, I want to pay him $1, but it's going to be for 2 years. I'm going to get $24. No, they literally take $1 out of your bank account each month. And, I mean, Dave can't afford that, but the rest of you guys can.
What?
But thank you all so much for that. And if you're Amazon shoppers, while you're at D-410.com, click on the Amazon link, save that to your favorites toolbar, and the next time you shop at Amazon, click on that. Won't cost you an extra dime, nickel, quarter, or penny, but they will kick me maybe a dime, nickel, quarter, or penny, probably a half a penny, but the half a penny counts. You can support the show that way as well.
Sweet, sweet, sweet.
Before we get in the news and shit, I want to talk about a dilemma.
Uh-oh.
Something that we all, at least in this room and via satellite from Vegas, deal with.
Hey, Vegas.
Comes with age.
Oh, man.
No, I'm not talking about dangling ball sacks.
Oh, yeah. No.
We're not getting that gross.
No, hell no.
Because that hasn't happened to me yet.
Nope.
High and tight.
Damn right.
I want to talk about the phenomenon of the nocturnal nose hair.
The old nose broom.
Bro.
It's Friday, right? You're up in the morning, everything's looking good.
Yeah.
Saturday, you wake up and you feel a tickle.
I hate that.
And you breathe out, and much like an old party favor, this long 3.5-inch gray, super gray nose hair comes out. So it's almost like a game of whack-a-mole. You hold your breath, you breathe out real quick, and try to grab it. Almost like trying to grab your dog's tongue, but then it goes back in.
Yeah.
So you breathe out, try to grab it, and then you yank that son of a bitch.
Tear up.
And that thing is attached to your eyeball.
Oh, hell yeah, it is.
It's where in the actual fuck does that thing come from?
I don't know. Like,
Could
how's
you
it
imagine how
grow and
awesome
curl up in there?
If you're a female and your regular hair grew that quick?
No,
like,
man,
could you imagine waking up and your hair just grew 2 inches overnight?
That'd be. I wish
the
my
damn thing wasn't there on Friday, but Saturday morning, it's tickling
like,
it's tickling your throat.
Whew, God, those are gnarly hairs, man. They are bad. I know. I hate that. But they're also supposed to say they're supposed to say that when you have that tickle, man, somebody's like thinking about you or talking about you or whatever that old saying is.
No, I'm talking about when the nose hair.
Yeah. I know, but I mean, they also say it means something, but I don't know.
Because I've been at
as annoying as it is, I don't think it means anything well.
No,
I agree, but I'm just saying.
Thank God the ear hairs don't grow that quick.
No,
they are almost that bad. But there's been times like I'll be running on the treadmill and I'll feel this like there's a bug on my face, and then I'll go in the bath and I'll breathe out and there's that damn. It's like, what in the hell?
Shooting out at you.
It's so gross.
Yeah.
Getting old.
Do you not cut them, man? I mean, do you not, dude? I'll stick scissors up in my damn nose, bro. Point.
It's a Friday night and you look. And everything's fresh and clean.
Yeah.
24 hours later, you got a 5-inch long gray nose hair hanging, stuck in your head. It's like, how does it grow that fast?
I don't know. They do, though.
dust off a beard trimmer that's got the little round nose hair. Just jam it up in there.
Yeah, I got one of those.
I used to have a nose hair trimmer, but it broke.
You got to go get you. No, they're only a couple. I don't know what, $10, man. Go get you one. It helps solve
Getting old's crazy.
Getting old sucks, dude. Bad. Freaking hate it.
You ever watch TV?
No, I don't watch TV, dude. I don't have time to watch
TV. Gordon?
So wait a few more years. You think it's bad at 40?
Yeah, right. Wait till he's our age, Gordon.
You close to 45, more. All sorts of weird shit's gonna happen.
Oh man.
Well, I'm watching TV, right? And it'll be like a news interview or like a reality show. I'm like, here's Steve. He's 42, and I look at this. Yeah. Fuck, do I look that old?
Yeah, right. He's got $36,000 worth of his insurance plan.
But I just look at cats my age. I'm like, God, I hope I don't look that old.
Dude, I wonder too. When people look at you, are they looking, going, "What is that guy?" But
look in the mirror and all you see is a fresh-faced D-Train.
Yeah, because I look at those people on TV, like D-Train says, I know which ones you're talking about, and I'm like, dude, those people look freaking old, man. They just look bad. And then I'm like, dude, there's no way. I'm looking at you right now, bro, and I'm going, I wouldn't say you were 40. I'd be like, he's in his early 30s. And I know I get looked at like I'm such a damn confusion because I look crazy.
Well, I was talking to my sister the other night, and she was complaining about her neighbor's kid.
Yeah.
He's out there, throwing, she's talking about, how in the wintertime, because of the snowplows come, that always chips up the road and makes potholes, and he's out there, taking the chunks of street and asphalt out of the pothole and throwing it in the neighbor's yard so they take the lawnmower.
What a dick.
And so she's yelling at him outside the window, and then he's doing something else. And I'm like, you have become the crotchety old bitch on the street that we used to complain about when we were kids.
Yeah, that's true, huh? Yeah. Does that happen? I mean, see,
how the worm turns, man. That's how it happens.
I don't yell at nobody. I typically tell the kids, just do whatever the hell you want to do, man.
An example I use is when we were kids, we had the old lady with the crabapple tree in her yard, and she'd complain when we go there and pick the crab apples. I said, you become her.
Yeah.
And it was rental property. Yeah, it was the funniest thing.
Yep. So I bet you don't even own that tree.
Yeah, right? Yeah, you don't even own that tree. Shut up.
Yeah. Hey, I got something for you.
All right, what do you got?
News and garbage.
Yeah, fire it up. Hold on. Hey, whoa, slow down, partner.
Are we starting news and shit?
Let's do it.
No.
Joining us live from satellite via Las Vegas for news and shit from the Digital 410 News Desk, Gordon Abernathy.
Okay, I guess we are going into news and shit.
Yeah.
News and shit. This is going to be a strange one, and you may have heard of it, but from Pinellas County, Florida.
Yeah.
Doesn't surprise me.
It goes well with that. There was a lady who was, the cops were called on her because she was very loud. She had been moaning and screaming and all this crazy stuff. So the business saying, what's going on? I'm trying to bring up my notes right now. It's jammed. Here we go. So anyway, talk about dirty women. This one has got to be the dirtiest. Jamie Westcott.
Oh, yeah.
It's spelled funny. 35 was arrested because she was snarling and yelling and refusing to leave the property. So when the cops got there, they searched her. And upon searching her, they found something hard in her vaginal area.
Oh, not cool.
According to the documents, at this time, she stated that I fucked up. Apparently, she did fuck up in a sense. They would not tell her. She would not tell her what was down there. So when they got her to the jail, they not uncovered one, not two, but 7 syringes. Clear liquid from her deep, dirty south.
She's a diabetic. Leave her alone.
Yeah, I mean, this poor female's got to have that insulin ready to go. Dear God.
She's mainlining it through her.
If you don't got a purse, you got to stick it somewhere. So she was charged with resisting an officer without violence and the introduction and possession of a contraband into a county facility.
They'll get you on that every time.
That's got you 3 strikes in one go around.
They get you on that every time. Did they say what was it? Heron? What was
it? Was unfortunately with news sites these days, you don't necessarily get all the information.
Right. Probably a mixture. How many syringes were there, Gordon?
7.
7, yeah. She's probably got some Heron, a little bit of speed, a little bit of uppers, a little bit of downers. Oh my God, man.
Yeah, it's insane. And then you've got the Ohio woman. So Vinton County, Ohio,
Where the hell's that?
somewhere in BF motherfucking E.
Sounds
Okay.
like
So this lady was accused of burglary. I can't say it.
Burglary?
She burglarized the home. Yes, after entering a home and then petting the victim's dog and then washing their dishes.
oh yeah, high. She had to be
That
high.
bitch.
Yeah, that
So
bitch.
what I don't understand is, what did she burgle? Number one.
Dish soap.
But
Yeah, right. Washing her hands, dude.
yeah, this victim said that the lady entered her home, sat on the couch to pet the dog, and washed the dishes, and then left the home. So the victim said, "You know what? This lady's acting quite strange."
Yeah.
So while talking with the victim, the deputies did get a call on a woman matching Ewing's description. Cheyenne Ewing is her name. She was knocking on doors in the nearby town of Hamden. They arrived, and after contacting Ewing, deputies and Ewing's appeared to be under the influence of drugs. Yeah, no shit. She's washing people's dishes.
Bro, if she's
I'm the friendliest criminal in the world.
no, you know what, Karen?
House included.
Okay, if she's breaking in,
Tweaker.
no, hell no, dude. If she's breaking in and she's petting the dog, bro, MDMA, bro, MDMA all the
Dish
way.
on ecstasy?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely,
I
because of
never
the
known
the love factor, bro. She
I know, but I've never known anybody to wash dishes while on ecstasy. But if you're a tweaker, you like to tear shit
Did she
apart.
wash dish? Yeah, if
Yeah,
like,
she
seriously-
broke in the house, pet the dog, and washed all the dishes.
Oh, okay. I thought she washed her hands.
That's
Left.
Okay, well,
That's tweaker mode there.
well, the tweaker part, yeah, but petting the dog, man. I mean, that sounds like maybe I don't know. Okay, yeah, could be.
My thing is besides stealing a pet from the dog, did she burgle anything?
Yeah,
I
she
mean,
used
how can
water.
you be arrested from burglary?
Yeah,
She
man.
used water, she used dish soap, and she probably caused damage when she broke into the house.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Unless
absolutely.
the door was left unlocked.
Yeah, in small towns.
Do
you know?
you still want some creepy bitch up in your house even if she didn't do anything?
No.
Oh, hell.
Hell
She may have
no.
rolled around in the bed, you don't know. Well, they probably have cameras, that's how they knew.
Yeah.
This just in, live from Cape Coral, Florida.
Uh-oh.
I was driving around this morning, Dave,
Yeah.
and this is something you and I talked about before.
Yeah.
I was talking about getting one out here in the field so we can do hatchet throwing.
Oh, yeah.
There's a place down here on Pine Island. I don't know if it's a bar or not, but right in the window, hatchet throwing.
No
We
way.
have a hatchet throwing joint out here now. We're gonna get
What
out
are
there
we
check
doing?
it out.
Let's get in the car now, bro.
Instead of darts, we're gonna start throwing hatchets.
Oh, that's so rad.
But I don't know if I trust you with alcohol and sharp blunt
Oh,
objects.
come on. I'm fine.
And the person.
Hey, D-Train.
Yes,
So while you're throwing hatchets, is it good to have on your headband from sleeves.com?
absolutely. Keep all the sweat out of my eyes.
Yeah. Good one.
Sleeves.com. They carry arm sleeves, headbands, neck gaiters, tights, socks, and even visors and visor straps for helmets. So if you are an active individual who either motorbikes, mountain bikes, BMX,
Those
runs,
hatchets.
Yep.
throws hatchets, and the occasional dart, and you want some either crazy socks or you need a headband to keep the sweat out of your face, go to sleeves.com. Sleeves.com, you enter the promo code Donovan410.
No,
40.
D41040.
Damn it, I fucked it up. I lost my notes. D41040 to get 40% off. That is D41040. Code 4, you will get 40% off of your purchase from sleeves.com.
Beautiful.
So when I saw the hatchet throwing plays, the
Hell
person in
yeah.
the car with me is like, "Have you ever thrown a hatchet?"
Hell yeah.
And I said, first off, if you've ever used a hatchet, you have thrown a hatchet. That's
You're
the second thing you
damn
do.
right.
Oh.
Once the job is done, you start throwing that
You throw
motherfucker.
hatchets before, during, and after the job.
If you've ever had a hatchet in your hand, you have thrown it at a tree, a stump, anything.
Dude, we got to go buy some hatchets.
Oh, I'm sure you can rent them there. Because this
Rent
is,
them, man. I'm going to get one.
this is a thing that's been going on for at least 2 or 3 years with the hipsters. It started
What,
out in
really?
bars. Yeah,
Hatchets
basically.
going in the bars, huh?
Yeah, instead of
God,
having
that just
dartboards,
sounds
they
so
have
bad.
basically they have a log and then they have chain link provisions so that you're not. And you drink and you throw hatchets.
Yeah, it's like going to the what do they what do they call that, man? I can't even think of it now. But that just sounds bad. That just sounds like
That
a
sounds
recipe
fun.
for a disaster. But I love it. I love that. I mean, especially somebody like me going up in there. Let's go.
That's better than indoor horseshoes.
I've never done it. Where the hell they do indoor
Indoor
horseshoes?
horseshoes.
They don't, but I'm just saying.
No,
it's
I'm
better
like,
than
what
indoor-
the hell?
Have you ever played
Where-
horseshoes?
Yeah, man. But I'm going, where in the hell are you hanging out at, man?
Yeah, man.
Indoor
I'm
horseshoes.
sure somewhere deep in Tennessee there's an indoor horseshoe place.
Ceiling darts. What the hell?
But anyhow, back to the news.
Oh yeah.
Des.
What do you got? What else you got?
What else do I have? So in Reno, Nevada, there was a shooting that was justified as self-defense.
Good deal.
it is a very good deal. I am digging. So, Reno police say that a fatal shooting at an apartment complex Monday is justified. Police were called in at about 6:15 p.m. on May 6th to the Evergreen Apartments in Brinkby Avenue. So this is a part of Nevada I don't know. It's all the way up in Reno. That's several hours away. But they found a 35-year-old Christopher Jimenez with a gunshot wound to his abdomen. He died after being taken to the hospital. So the detectives, doing their due diligence, went and spoke with several people on the scene, including the shooter, pieced together a timeline that shows that Jimenez had been acting a little out of character and was apparently in an altered state of consciousness. According to the police, when he started an unprovoked and violent fight with a resident of the complex who had been sitting on the landing of his apartment. So this other guy sees him totally getting violent with another dude. That resident of the complex, who has a concealed carry permit and was armed with a handgun, saw the fight and tried to intervene. Witnesses said Jimenez stopped the attack on the first person and rushed the resident with the gun, who then stepped back and told Jimenez to stop. But Jimenez instead started fighting him, and that's when the resident with the gun fired back at Jimenez.
Did he or did he not yell, "Break yourself, fool"?
Yeah, right.
You know, he very well could have. We don't have the exact transcript of what was said.
Word
but
is
he could have
born.
said, "Break yourself, fool."
Damn gut shot, man. That sucks. Wow.
But according to police, based on the totality of the circumstances, including the physical evidence and the multiple independent witness statements, this shooting appears to be justified.
Well, the guy was rushing him, man.
A little positive in all the negative shooting news out there. Not that it's positive for Jimenez's family, but
yeah, Jimenez.
Life choices, man.
Yep, Jimenez, he was definitely high, man. Ain't no doubt about that. You don't start fighting one dude and then break off and say, "Hey, man, I'm gonna take a piece of your ass now," and then bam, gut shot. Bet he was still coming at the guy too.
So if you were to judge which chemical he was under, what would it be?
I don't think it's crystal meth or
I think it's me too.
Yeah, I'm thinking speed, because when you're that aggravated, you've probably been up for a few days, you're already hallucinating, and you're going for it. And
or you could just be a nut.
Or you could just be. Now, look, I've been in places. I've been locked up, and there are people that are absolutely not even on drugs, and I'm going, how in the hell are people mentally this bad? It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. You can't even use the phone in there, man, because they're literally just picking it up. I'm calling my lawyer. You ain't got no lawyer, dude. I don't know. I'm locked up. I need to get the hell out of here. Let me use the phone, man.
Well, speaking of lawyers, out of our favorite town in the world, L.A.
Yeah.
Famous band suing a brewery.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yep. This famous band is one Guns N' Roses, and they are suing a brewery over the use of its Guns N' Roses beer.
Oh, that's just dumb on their part.
That is stupid.
It's dumb. So the band Guns N' Roses is accusing a Colorado brewery of piggybacking off their fame to sell beer and merchandise. No shit. The band filed a trademark infringement lawsuit Thursday against the Colorado-based Oscar Blue Breweries. I'm sure they're singing the blues now.
Yeah.
They sell the Guns N' Roses beer and merchandise and bandanas that the group says is associated with the singer Axl Rose. The complainant says that Oscar Blues applied for a trademark Guns N' Roses last year and abandoned the effort after the band objected. However, it appears that the effort had not actually been abandoned at all.
They kept on. They're like, you know what? Let's just slide on in there.
I don't know what this guy's end game is. I don't know how you can have such a short view on shit.
Yeah.
But
He's just
fine. It sounds like drunk logic. Almost.
It's just quick money grab.
Yeah, absolutely quick money grab. Because all these bands now, Metallica's got a beer, Iron Maiden's got a beer, Megadeth's got a beer. All these bands are doing signature beers, man. It's almost like played out. But yeah, Metallica's got like a whiskey. It's just, all these bands are doing liquors and beers and all this stuff, man. Come on.
You got anything else on news and shit, Gordon?
Yeah, California couple must pay nearly $600,000 for uprooting and killing an ancient oak tree on their property.
Oh, Jesus! 600, a little over $500,000 for a damn tree.
Yeah, 2 houses worth, at least,
A couple houses worth.
So
An
a Northern
oak
California company, and this is coming in from the AP.
Yeah.
The Northern California company was ordered to pay nearly $600,000 after uprooting a 180-year-old tree for their new home, ultimately killing the heritage oak, according to a judge. So this is up in Sonoma County. And in Sonoma County, Superior Court Judge Patrick Broderick issued a ruling in April, which was finalized last week, and said that sided with a nonprofit that sued the couple after the damage they caused to the tree and other vegetation on a property was actually protected as a conservation easement.
Where's that money going to go? To the family of the tree?
Exactly.
It's going to go somebody's pocket. They're not going to use that to replant 2 million oaks. It's just going to go in somebody's pocket. It's such bullshit.
Exactly. And these guys actually tried to relocate the tree. They were looking at it, according to them, that, hey, they want to do it right. But unfortunately, when you do uproot a tree, you risk killing it. And maybe it is just getting a little out of hand with the lawsuits there in California. No wonder they're leaving.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane.
Taxes, lawsuits. What else you got, buddy?
That's all I have for news and shit.
Today's 90s phrase of the day is word is born.
What?
Word is born. In fact, not a misunderstanding for the phrase word is bond. It means something is a new and important idea. It has been it has been a common usage for at least since its release by Run DMC's song Word is Born in 1990. So that is the 1990s phrase of the day, word is born.
Word is born.
If you're not a Run DMC fan, you probably heard it a lot in Tribe Called Quest. That's where I got it, but word is born.
Word is born. Word is born.
So in the last 106 minutes, we've said a lot of silly things. We've talked about some crazy stuff. We unfortunately talked about the going-ons in Dave's family. So if we said anything of value within the last hour, I hope you picked up on it. Life is hard. Life is extremely short. So don't waste a minute. Chase your dreams. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Waterman D-Train Show. Waterman and D-Train Show. Now the D in the word and the D in D-Train is one word. So it's Waterman A-N D-Train Show. You can find me on Twitter at Donovan410. And you can find me on Instagram at DTrain410. See what I did there, ladies and gentlemen? So anyhow, chase your dreams. Do what you need to do to have a good life, because one day you may wake up dead. Gordon?
I could be hit up at Aegis1974 on Instagram. And you guys have a great one.
All right, everybody. Hey, we really want to thank all you guys for tuning in, and the Patreon support is much appreciated. And there's exclusive content there for you guys, so be on the lookout for that.
And more content coming soon. This is something we just launched like a week ago, so you got to give us time to shoot and edit and upload.
Yes, absolutely.
And stumble through it. I mean, we're going to stumble through it.
Absolutely. You can check me out on Instagram at Dave_the_Waterman. If you want to become a follower of mine, I'll follow you back. You want to say something, whatever it is. Other than that, everybody have a good week, and we'll see you next week. All right.